Thank you, Mr. President. I'm going to do my Black History moment on a sit-in that happened at Washington University years ago, back in 1968, which includes an article with my father, Elbert A. Walton, Jr., who's a part of this sit-in. So, the 1968 sit-in, Brookings Hall, was the result of the frustration of the Black students on campus, most of whom were the newly formed Association of Black Collegians, or ABC. The group, which was led in part by Robert Johnson, a graduate student, had worked in the past to bring awareness to the issues such as Black student harassment, segregation among the university service employees, and ignorance of the Black student experience on campus. Furthermore, students in ABC were displeased with the number of Black students on campus, as there were only 119 Black students on campus in the fall of 1968, which made up just 1.8% of the student body. The tensions felt by Black students reached a critical mass in December of 1968 when Elbert A. Walton, Jr., a Black graduate student, was arrested. Now I'm gonna go to a different article. According to Walton, campus police stopped Walton while he was driving down Forsyth Boulevard and asked him to present his driver's license. Walton refused on the grounds that campus policemen had no right to see his license, telling him that he should call the St. Louis County policeman if he wanted to see his license. 3 other campus policemen arrived, according to Walton, who claims that he was kicked, handcuffed, and beaten, and then taken to campus police office. Walton also charges that Bruce Staver, assistant director of police, hit him while he was handcuffed in the office. Staver refused to comment. Jim Thompson, director of campus police, also refused to comment. The next day, Student Life published an article in which Walton reported that he had been beaten by the arresting officer and 3 others who arrived on the scene. As word of the incident reached the student body, the students of ABC chose to take action. Following Walton's arrest, the students of ABC began to occupy the campus police station. By the afternoon following Walton's arrest, there were 30 members of ABC occupying the police station. The members of ABC demanded an end to Black students being harassed on campus, as well as the suspension of officers involved in the incident. The day after the occupation began, it was relocated to the accounting offices in the Brookings Hall. Here, the occupation would go on to receive attention from both local and national media. The occupation of Brookings Hall would last 8 days. During this time, students of ABC spoke with administrators, held press conferences, and developed a list of demands. These demands would eventually be incorporated into the group's Black Manifesto. The Black Manifesto, which ABC issued on December 11th, was a document detailing the group's demands and how they should be implemented. The list of demands included increasing Black student enrollment to 25% by 1969, introducing a Black Studies program, increasing financial aid for Black students, and ending discriminatory personnel practices. The day after the Black Manifesto was issued, the university's administration responded to ABC. The chancellor at that time, Thomas H. Elliott, conceded to the university had room for improvement and commitment to action that supported several of the demands outlined in the Black Manifesto. Robert Johnson characterized Elliott's response as reluctant acceptance. However, the response satisfied the students of ABC enough to end the sit-in. Because of the occupation of Brookings Hall, the university agreed to meet some of the ABC's demands, including a commitment to increase enrollment of Black students to 8% by the start of next school year, a promise for further financial aid for Black students, and an agreement to create Black Studies programs, which would eventually become the African and African American Studies Department. And I read this on the day of my father's birthday, Elbert A. Walton, Jr. It is his birthday today. And he's a former state rep, served for 14 years in the Missouri State House.
Happy birthday to Representative Walton today.